Oh, it's HasBRO'Ver. HasBRO, what are you doing? HasBRO, oh no. I don't necessarily like making videos on this kind of stuff, especially when it comes to Power Rangers, because things can change over time, as you'll see in this video. But this struck such a huge conversation in the Power Rangers community that I was like, okay, I'll talk about it. So here, we're on Twitter. Jin Saku, who has leaked a bunch of stuff, especially about the Power Rangers reboot, that we will see the status of that in a second. But he was talking about like how there was going to be, I think there was going to be a female Red Ranger, and the Green Ranger was going to be the leader of the team, things like that. I didn't really keep up with it a whole lot, but things have completely changed. As we said here on the channel multiple times, things can change. Let's take a look. He says, there was a meeting that took place between Hasbro and Netflix on Monday, June 3rd, 2024, so over a month ago, about the future of the Power Rangers IP. Hasbro stated they no longer wanted to continue the reboot due to it being a financial risk, and that they want to take the brand into a new profitable direction, which included, you guess it, a new Mighty Morphin show. Okay, there's a lot just in that one sentence. Yeah, they no longer wanted to continue the reboot. Like I said, I've said this plenty of times on the channel. Anytime I talk about Power Rangers, we don't know it. We didn't know if this reboot was gonna actually happen. Like, people talked about it. There was rumors and stuff, and that's why I didn't like talking about that stuff in the first place, because like it might not even happen. And look, it ain't happening. So oh my gosh, it's just, oh, it's crazy. Even like, what was his name? Nwhistle? I forgot. The guy that was supposed to like direct or write it or whatever. He was even like talking about it like way early on, saying something about, the Power Rangers reboot, and it's like, bro, like why y'all getting too excited too early? Y'all talking about this stuff way too early. And it's might not even happen. Why do people do that? I don't understand. I don't know. I mean, I understand the excitement or whatever, or the anticipation or whatever, but it's like, come on, oh my gosh, it just ends up being a bunch of nothing in the end. Anyways, yeah, this is funny. This is a whole paradox right here. This is a a new profitable direction with a new Mighty Morphin show. Yeah, new and Mighty Morphin shouldn't even be in the same sentence. Like, it's there's nothing new about that. Come on. But let's see. The new show will be. I like how he says will be, but like, I'm not hating. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm hating on this person. I don't know this person like personally or anything. I'm not hating. I'm just saying like the wordage, like the new show will be. Will it though? Will it though? Let's see. A complete remake of the 10 most iconic episodes from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 1. Okay. A new group of young faces being cast as Jason, Zach, Billy, Kimberly, Trini, no Tommy. Okay. It'll have the same tone of the original 90s. Show will just set in modern times. Think of Once and Always. Okay, I mean, hey, listen, I enjoyed Once and Always. I'm just saying, and I think a lot of people did too. Despite what Twitter might have said about it, I don't know. Don't pay attention to Twitter when it comes to these things, because I feel like it's just not a very accurate description of how shows are perceived by, especially like the general audience, Anyways, here's a list of episodes: Day of the Dumpster, High Five, A Pressing Engagement, I Guy, Happy Birthday Zach. Foul Play in the Sky was the first 6 episodes being pitched to start the series, while the last 4 episodes being determined later. Okay. Oh, okay. So these are the 6. Okay. I like how they said the 10 most iconic episodes from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but they're not including Tommy. They're not doing the they're not doing the Green Ranger saga. That's like literally the most iconic like 5-parter in all of Power Rangers. Most iconic? Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It'll be a cheaper show and most likely on the same budget level as Once and Always, and still aimed at kids. Will be a part of the new launch of the Power Rangers with a new logo. Another new logo. Oh my goodness. I feel like we just changed it. Like not that long ago. Right? With games, comics, and the show potentially coming by 2026. Netflix turned it down and now it's being shopped to other studios. Oh my gosh. I like how there's yeah, let's plan for 2026. Who's gonna air it? I don't know. Oh man. So a lot of people on Twitter are like absolutely hating it, like hating this, you know. To be fair, when you read it, like just on paper or on the screen in this case, it sounds very, very, very lazy. Like just taking 10 episodes that were aired 30 years ago, just redoing them, and bam, it's just a new Mighty Morphin show. You know, whatever, put it out there in the whatever sphere for people to indulge or hate, whichever, hate watch, I don't know. But I'm gonna give another take on this. I'm gonna give another take because I personally enjoyed Once and Always. I really liked the tone that they were going for with Once and Always, and I think I talked about it in either my Cosmic Fury review or my Once and Always review. I really think that Once and Always, and even Cosmic Fury, because they had like very similar tones and very similar feelings and everything. Those two shows right there, I think is how Power Rangers should be going forward. Personally, in my opinion, because I legitimately enjoyed it, and I feel like those shows could appeal to both the adult audience and the kid audience. So while this sounds lazy as heck on paper, honestly, like it can look cool. And if they like add like modern day elements to it and like make it digestible for a modern day audience, a modern day kids audience, and a modern day adult fan audience, and then even potentially bringing in new fans, you know, all across the board in all ages, like I think like it could be kind of cool actually. Like I don't know. I don't know. As someone who is a fan and who legitimately enjoyed Once and Always, like I think, I don't know, I think it can actually work in a weird way. However, it is still, you know, it's Mighty Morphin. Of course, I understand that a lot of people are absolutely sick and tired of Mighty Morphin. I get it. Trust me. I've had my rants. I've had my opinions about the overusage of Mighty Morphin throughout all these years. And throughout the years, I've seen a lot of people up in arms about, you know, Mighty Morphin being continuously shoved down our throats over and over again, especially within these last, like, 12, 13 years or so. You know, especially ever since Saban brought back the show. I get it. I have been an advocate for us getting something new, something fresh, something that isn't Mighty Morphin. Anything that isn't Mighty Morphin or has like a little, even like has some Mighty Morphin influence, you know? I get it. But, man, at the same time, listen, guys, I'm tired. I'm tired. It's been, like I said, 12, 13, 14, 15 years, okay? And they just don't listen. They see the money. They see Mighty Morphin and they see money. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be. And honestly, I think you will be happier just, you know, settling for that. I know it sounds so sad. I understand. It sounds so sad. And it's like, no, Anthony, what are you doing? No, see, you're part of the problem. See, you have to keep voicing your opinions, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, listen, I have been voicing my opinions for the last 12, 13, 14, 15 years. And nothing has changed. If anything, things have just been continuously getting worse. I mean, we had when Hasbro brought it back, we had the Lightning collection, and they covered a whole bunch of teams and stuff. And, that's cool. That was really, really cool. But I don't know. It just seems like the general audience, hey, listen, I'm just going by what I'm seeing from these companies or whatever. It just seems like the general audience just wants Mighty Morphin. They just care mostly about Mighty Morphin. Is it because Hasbro has been pushing, and all these companies that have had Power Rangers has been pushing Mighty Morphin? Or is it legitimately the general audience doesn't really see any other Power Ranger other than the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Jason is always going to be the Red Ranger. Tommy's always going to be the Green Ranger. There's always got to be the Green Ranger, So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know because like I said, they did things like the Lightning collection. Ain't no one going to be, ain't no one from a general audience is going to be trying to get an A Squad Yellow Lightning collection figure. It's just you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. I don't know. I've been a fan for a very long time. I've been a fan of Power Rangers for so many years. And this is just what I have seen. Because yeah, maybe Hasbro needs to absolutely just stop Mighty Morphin, cut Mighty Morphin. That's it. No more Mighty Morphin. And then just honestly for this, they should just make brand new suits. I say that, and then I'm like, wait, hold on. Should they make brand new suits? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing about... First I was going to say, make brand new suits, no Mighty Morphin influence whatsoever, no Jason, Zach, Billy, Kimberly, Trini. Have brand new people, have brand new names, new story, new villains, everything. Just make their own season, completely from scratch. And then just see how that does. And if that doesn't do it, then yeah, Mighty Morphin. Then yeah, Mighty Morphin. That's, of course it just has to be good. It's got to be good. It's got to be appealing to audiences across the board. Kids, adults, everyone in between. But I say that, and I'm like, do I want them to make new suits? Because I don't know, guys. I don't know if they're gonna wanna, or no, I don't know if they're gonna make suits that are gonna be digestible for people in general. Anytime they make American or American made suits or whatever, they're kind of just meh. I mean, how people felt about the Cosmic Fury suits. I mean, we all know that. But not even that, but also in the comics too. You see the comic suits, and they're just okay, there's some good ones, right? There's the Hyperforce suits. Well, that was made by a fan. Well, Peter Sudarso, who was a fan / actor. So does that really count? I don't know. But that Hyperforce suits are really good. Was it the Cosmic Rangers? Cosmic Rangers in the comics? Is that what they're called? Those were pretty cool too. Really, really nice suits. But other than that, the Omega Ranger suits, some people like them, some people don't. I'm kind of meh. They just don't have that toku feel. You know what I'm saying? That Japanese toku feel. All these Power Ranger suits, from Japan that they've adapted over to America, they're obviously they have that Japanese kind of toku feel to them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A lot of the American-made suits don't. The old ones back, Titanium Ranger, that one works. The Spirit Rangers from Jungle Fury, those work. Cosmic Fury, I mean, no, they got abs, you know what I mean? So, and then yeah, like I said, some of the Megazords designs in the comics too. It's those are just Transformers. They're not Zords. They're not Megazords. There's a difference. But what they really need to do is they really need to and I know they wouldn't because it's Hasbro and they just wouldn't. And they have no faith in this brand, even though they hold on to it. But whatever. They need to just put a whole bunch of money. Just a whole bunch of money into Power Rangers and just make a really good show. A really good, like almost Marvel Cinematic Universe level show for Power Rangers. Even though, MCU gets a lot of hate too, but it's still very, very successful. That's the thing. It's still very, very, very successful. And if Hasbro wants Power Rangers to be very, very, very successful, they gotta just put the money into it and they gotta make it good. But the thing is, I don't think they're obviously not trying to do that. They're trying to hold on to that Mighty Morphin nostalgia. Maybe, and to be fair, a lot of these IPs, these superhero IPs, Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Batman always looks like Batman. He always looks the same. Of course, yeah, he has different suits, whatever, but it's still recognizable as Batman. You know what I'm saying? Superman's always Superman. When you think of Superman, he's got, the classic, suit with the S on it and everything, blue and red. Spider-Man, he has had a bunch of different suits, but when you think of Spider-Man, he's always got, the classic Spider-Man suit on. So I think that's what Hasbro's trying to go for, even though it is working and it's not working. I have a lot of different thoughts about these. They're one side I'm we just got to deal with this. We just got to deal with the Mighty Morphin stuff. But on the other side, it's they should put in a lot of money and do something more original. I understand both sides. I'm trying to understand both sides, and I do understand both sides. And I'm trying to come at it as a fan who likes this stuff, who will indulge in this stuff, who will consume this stuff. If this happens, if this 10 episode whatever remake of Mighty Morphin happens, obviously I'm gonna consume it. Absolutely, I'm gonna watch it. I'm here for it. I'll watch it. But I'm trying to come at it as a fan of okay, I want better for this brand, and I want this brand to be very, very successful. But at the same time, we are going to continue to be bound by the overlords of Hasbro. The Hasbro overlords, as they say. I just made that up. We've been saying this over and over again for years, and yeah, it's gotten to the point where I'm just you know what? Hey, Hasbro, take the wheel. Hasbro, take the wheel, whatever. You know what? Do whatever you think is best, I guess. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you think. I am curious about what people think, especially just kind of separating it from Twitter, because Twitter is just a whole nother thing over there. I want to know what you guys think, the viewers. But thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Follow us on our social media dashboards below. We also have a Discord, which makes you flex your toys, collectibles, all that good stuff, and we will see you all next time.